there, it is Rebecca Rankin, speech pathologist, and the complexity approach and who is suitable for the complexity approach is what we're going to look at today. And we're going to look at it from 2 points of view. We're going to look at what the research says, what you might see in a textbook or a journal article, but then I also want to tell you what I have found with my own clinical experience working with kids and considering different types of personalities, learning styles, attention, temperaments, so that you can match the two together. Match the research to your student. Okay, let's look at the research. The research will say, in general, that the complexity approach is suitable for children with a phonological impairment. And we are typically choosing this approach for children with a moderate to severe phonological impairment. And we're looking for a few things. We're looking for the child is missing or is non-stimulable for a lot of their later developing sounds, and also missing or non-stimulable for consonant clusters. So it's a good thing if the child does not have affricates, if they do not have liquids, if they do not have many or any consonant clusters, because the complexity approach aims to shape this up with careful target selection to make a really big impact and hopefully give a lot of bang for your buck, where you choose a really great consonant cluster to work on, and hopefully other sounds, those earlier developing sounds, come through for free. Now, you might also see in a textbook or a research article that this approach is used for children aged 3 to 6. I'm going to let you know that sometimes I use it for children who are older, and that is okay for 7 or 8 year olds. Sometimes those children come to me and they haven't had speech therapy intervention. So don't think that you can only use this approach for children aged 3 to 6. And just a little note on children aged 3 to 4, because of the child factors that we are going to go into, I will carefully choose and carefully pick my 3 and 4 year old, because we are working on later developing, missing, non-stimulable sounds that are often consonant clusters. So you have to have the right 3 or 4 year old to be able to use this approach. Otherwise, therapy might be a tough slog. Now, in terms of child factors, what I look for a child who is quite resilient and quite persistent and enjoys therapy and is very responsible to cueing. We are working on really hard, complex sounds. So there's going to be a lot of teaching. There's going to be a lot of imitation, a lot of the child looking at you, being confident to try different cues. So you do need a child that matches that. If you have a student who is very sensitive to getting things wrong, who doesn't like things that are hard, who likes to experience success, these characteristics might not be the best combination for the complexity approach yet. Maybe you build it up using another phonological intervention and then you do the complexity approach. Just know that your first few therapy sessions are going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of teaching, and the child needs to be quite confident and responsive to you and okay with trying, okay with getting things wrong. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to progress through this. And usually I give it about 3 sessions. And if everything flops after 3 sessions, that is when I might consider another phonological intervention in the meantime. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you head to Adventures in Speech Pathology to look for all of our complexity approach resources. We have some really great visual training ideas to help non-stimulable kids. And we also have a lot of our speech sound handbooks in case you are using the complexity approach and one of those sounds that is non-stimulable is ones that you need cues on. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you'd like me to do a suitability video where we consider the research and child factors for another phonological intervention.